Hi guys, my name is John. I'm a worker at Muskrat Falls, currently involved with this situation that's here right now. I guess I'm going to start off first in this little tiny blurb, this little tiny blog, I guess, in my own opinion or whatever. I'm going to start off by saying, really appreciate how calm and cool and collective everybody has been up until this point. It's been very good that the protesters, they've been very peaceful. Their CMP, they've been very chill and very calm, and everything's been good. Everyone understands the objective here. Everyone gets why it's being done, and you know, even as peaceful as it's been, there's still been a lot of tension, and people dislike a lot of stuff that's kind of been happening. So, with that being said, I guess I'd like to give everybody a point of view from a worker's perspective. Now, I've seen it unfold. I know what's been happening. Right now, the issue is there's still 5 meters that need to be flooded, going down towards the spill gate in preparation for winter. The water needs to come up, according to what I've been told, because if not, this has happened before, and it's also damaged the mine, or not mine, the dam up in Shefferville, and it's during the winter when the rapids are still there, just upstream, the ice and everything flowing through the winter will damage the dam and be a very costly repair in the spring. So that's the goal and the objective right now, and that's what the workers have been assigned to do. And I guess I'd like to basically say, from a worker's perspective, we're caught in a rock and a hard place. So you have to provide for your family, and you have to feed your family, and everybody needs to be happy at home. You need to pay your bills and everything. So, and in the province that we live in, it's a very real thing that travel comes from anywhere. Sure, if you live on the coast when the fishing is not there, or if you live on the island and the oil is bad, and if there's no big construction project or anything like that going on, you go out west, and things like this, especially in the construction trade. So I guess I speak for. I'm younger in the field, I guess, but I still have a general idea of how everything's run, how everything is now. I'd like to, I guess, put it out there. Everybody here understands the goal. I'm going to say it again, just to make sure. Nobody here agrees with the poisoning. Nobody wants the poisoning to happen. Everybody wants the clearing to happen, of course. It's more work, it's great, it's better for the province, it's better for the environment, it's better for everybody in general. Nobody wants anybody to be poisoned. I never signed up or started working here because, hey, methyl mercury, wicked, sign me up. No, I never did that. Nobody here did. So I've seen a few comments and everything, and it's not everybody, and I'm not saying it is anybody, I'm not pointing any fingers or whatever, but I have seen the comments where people say, I don't deserve my job. I think poisoning is good and okay and right, and it should happen and everything, and I should just drop everything and just leave, and so should all 1,500 of the workers here. So I guess I need to say that's not fair. It's not fair to people. It's very upsetting. It creates a lot of emotion. There's a lot of people that over the last couple of days have been just sent home without knowing if there's going to be any more work, which more than likely there isn't, the way that things have gone, and it's actually coming up to November month anyway. So with all this going on, everything was in preparation for it just being cut off now. So a month before any of the real layoffs were supposed to occur. So anyway, kind of giving you that little perspective there, that people are going through a lot. I know that people living here are going through a lot. There's workers going through a lot. So everybody needs to kind of keep that in mind, that when you see the workers going out and everything, so far I've seen nothing but respect. But for the people on Facebook and everything, let's try not to hit them when they're down, because it's you know what I mean. Like, for myself and everything, I'm very upset at what's happening. I'm not upset at the comments, because I don't care. I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. because it's just foolish talk like that. That banter and that just got to be cut out. It's not nice. It's not fair. It's not true, and it's just, you know what I mean. It's just starting this like mindset and everything. The workers are supporting this, and I'll give you an idea. Usually, a construction project starts from like here, like at the top, with the purchasers and the businessmen and the CEOs and the company owners, etc. And then it starts going down the chain. So like if there's an order from HQ, it goes down to the lowly workers, on the bottom through foremans and general foremans, superintendents, etc., right up to the top. So nobody who works here had the decision to do what they're doing. They're just doing what they're told. So, try to keep the hateful comments off Facebook about that kind of stuff. Now, I know same goes for the workers as well. Like, people are just very misinformed. People are all over the place, don't understand what's actually happening. The media says one thing, the RCMP says another, Malcor says another, the process says another, a worker will say another thing, and they all see different things happening in different places, reports of this and reports of that. So everybody knows that there's three sides to every story. So let's just kind of keep that in mind when anybody makes any comments and stuff, and just really, really think before you comment, and really think before you say anything, because everybody's in a hard spot and everyone has emotions running high. So I guess that's kind of it. This is really all I need to say. I'm just here. I'm a new father, and I'd like to be able to provide for my son, and I would also like to see the environment and the water and the people that thrive off of that, and even the people who just occasionally fish or eat or they drink near this area. If those actual methylmercury levels are high, it can cause some serious issues. So obviously, I don't agree with that, and I don't think anybody has any common sense or a brain would, because it's just nobody likes that. Nobody wants any kind of poisoning or environmental damage whatsoever, and obviously the spin-off of that. So I guess generally what I'm saying is that I'm supporting everybody in what they're doing, but it needs to tone it down and refocus direction to where it needs to be, especially for a lot of people who are outside of it, and a lot of people that are kind of making their comments and tossing in their 2 cents from here and there, from everywhere. So I'm here in the middle of it. I can't say I'm like nervous, but I am, because like, I don't know, it's hard to keep a steady thought, and it's hard to focus on work when everything's going on like this. Also, I guess another little note at the end of this, I'm not a Nalcor representative, and I don't speak for them, and like none of this information came from them. Just kind of like putting that out there, just to make sure that nobody really kind of gets that idea or anything. I'm not an official or anything. I just giving you my perspective. All right, so that's my perspective. So another last little note here. I'd like to say anybody who's out doing their protests, anybody who's out on site or continues to stay or whatever, can you please be very careful, because some serious stuff, injury, death, whatever, can happen on that site very quickly. There's a lot of things that can catch off guard. There's a lot of danger zones, and I really do think that just you made it to the office, that stopped work, go with that, please, because if you keep going into site, there's equipment moving around, and well, they're going to stop to do Nalcor's safety and the company's safety and everything. They will stop when they do see somebody on site that shouldn't be there. But if anybody does decide to go any further or whatever, and for whatever reason, somebody might not see them, etc., or if you just go in there by yourself and nothing's happening, still it's very dangerous. I most certainly don't condone that, and I don't think it's good. So, keep it to where it's at, really. No one's life is worth this. for real. It's just not. It's too dangerous. You're getting into some serious stuff there where somebody could seriously get hurt, and that's not good for anybody. So, you know, keep fighting the good fight. You know, I hope everything gets resolved. I really do tomorrow, because you know nobody wants this. Nobody here wanted it anyway. So hopefully the government listens. Hopefully Nalcor changes it, or something just happens for the better, because you know everybody's upset. So anyway, have a good night, guys.